reading. All right. You're like random talking in the background. Sorry about that. Muscle moves. All right. So, what is that Virgo needs to express to their partner or their love interest? Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Ah, I'm a little out of it myself, but you know. So, first card for Virgo. What needs to be expressed? You know, again, like I told Cancer, not was it Cancer? Hey, people cannot read. Yeah, it was Cancer. People cannot read your mind, Virgo. And then, it's not the best thing to do. Like when you wait until you get too angry. Some of you Virgos are waiting until you're really pissed, and then you're handling the situation with a very immature attitude. And you're kind of going for the jugular of the other person. But what needs to be expressed, instead of going, certain things have to be checked. But at the same time, you get more bees with honey. So with this, I would say to be more, like to really be strategic. Okay? Virgo should like that. Strategizing. Sounds like a word. So the next card, what is the gift here with this individual? Whether this is a past love, for some of you, this is a Leo. For others, this is just somebody who you might even deem as a playboy, if you will. But this is about having good times, enjoyment. So the gift here is about sincerely enjoying each other's company. Balance, though, in all things. Outside influence. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be an actual person, or this could just be the Virgo getting in their own way, because this talks about outside influence. So maybe Virgo's working entirely too much. I forget who else had this Queen of Pentacles in that same position, but with a different deck. Or somebody's just too focused on money. But they're doing it for the right reasons, but it might be a little bit of an obsession. So if someone is overworking, So that's the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the Druid deck. So what is the effect that Virgo has on their lover or love interest? This other person might feel like you might be a little cold, that you do things for them. You're willing to do for them, but they don't really feel warmth, and compassion. Like they enjoy your company, but maybe they feel like, not that you're stiff, but just, again, like the theme these last couple of days has been about love language. If you're not familiar with, how can I say in the simplest terms, like astrology, not just your sun sign, but looking to see, because people will say, oh, well, most people know their sun sign. So for, love interest, you really want to look at the moon and Venus in both individuals' charts. And You can also look at the synastry, but looking at their moon, you're going to see how they are beneath the surface. Okay, and then you can get a better understanding of the individual, but they might see you as a little cold. And they may wonder why, like, because maybe you're doing a lot of things for them or giving them things, whether you're male or female. It's from the heart, but they don't see it like that. So again, getting to know your partner's love language. Where is their Venus and how does it aspect yours? Okay. I can't win. It's either too hot or too cold. And here, here's the rest of the cards. So that's the effect you have on them. So what is the effect that they have on you? The Chariot, wanting to move forward. Maybe, Virgo, maybe you're even thinking about moving in with this individual. Whenever I think about Virgos and moving in or any sort of like moving situation, I think about how a Virgo will move out the old at 1 p.m. and then the new will be in that evening, like literally. For some, can be a same day event. Virgos, especially I see with Virgo men, you got to kind of catch them, or they got to catch you when they're single. But the effect that they're having on the Virgo is that the Virgo wants to move forward. They feel like this person can bring or is bringing some sort of balance that they can, help them create the home that they desire. They feel at peace when they're with this individual. They're passionate. And, this makes the Virgo also feel more nurturing. But, it's interesting how we can misconstrue what a person is giving or how they actually feel. Okay. I can't without music, guys. Okay. But Virgo, just be careful not to make any sudden moves. Okay? Might want to think things through if you've kind of been like a serial dater or like always in a relationship or always living with someone. Just kind of take your time because you don't want to be caught in a position where you are doing the most in the situation, okay? That might be a little different for the men. Some of you Virgos, you want the gift of love because I have pulled a couple of the cards from the mirror deck. So Virgo is seeking true love, but they want the freedom that comes with it. I mean, love to a certain degree, it is the freedom to be who one is, And for others, you might be traveling to a love interest. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So that was how they make you feel. So then fears. Control. Virgo is fearing or concerned or subconsciously they think about being controlled. But mindful, Virgo, because Virgo kind of wants, everybody thinks that Virgo is like a nitpick, but it's not. Virgo wants you to be perfect. That is what that Virgo energy would really like. They just want you to do better. So that can come off as controlling sometimes as well. But being more grounded. But you don't want to be controlled, so don't try to control your partner and don't try to control them with things either. Some of you Virgos may not even be aware that that's what you're doing. Others of you are well aware of it. Okay. What does your partner fear? They fear the actual intimacy and the overflow, like more from an angle of, wow, like, can this be the real deal? But again, they're kind of getting like what you get with like an inconjunct, just not seeing things clearly. But they're also either they're fearful, not necessarily of the commitment, but that it could flourish, or there's a concern that it may not. Okay, and I know that might sound a little oxymoronic, but take what you will from that. And then the action necessary to stop looking at what you've lost. So that was the 9 of Cups you just had. Stop focusing on what you've lost and look at what, what has grown and where you've grown. Okay. But like not focusing on the problem, because the control, the fear, all of that has to go out the window, because there's an opportunity to love, a divine opportunity. And if you don't have a love interest now, this could be speaking to, well, for some, this is speaking to the springtime, like March, where you have an opportunity for to build a foundation, to have growth, a divine relationship, not something that's just, quickly put together and made to look nice, Take things slow, Virgo, and let's get you a, excuse me, how do you call it? Oracle card. Excuse me, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Peace. I am I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So let the past go, Virgo. And change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. One more. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So it's interesting because under that last card I pulled from the Druid deck, there was also death. So that's about transformation in this instance. Letting go of the past, even letting go of what you've been taught about relationships. And if you're tarot stalking for Virgo, that may be what you need to understand, that they're going through a transformation of sorts. So assist them in doing things differently where you can. All right, and that is Virgo. And if you missed a portion of the reading, it will be up on YouTube at Hypgnosis Tarot, HYPGNOSIS Tarot. And thank you all for watching. Bye.